have that song?
So today we're doing a whole day of programming for the fourth graders from Wilmington City Schools, Wilmington Christian Academy, and some homeschoolers from the city. And Freedom Day is all about helping these fourth graders understand all of the different ways that people fought to end slavery in the United States. So throughout the day, they've had a chance to meet Isaac and Sarah Harvey. People on our campus know about Isaac and Sarah Harvey because of the statue of them over by the library that talks about their visit to Abraham Lincoln to talk about emancipation. The students had a chance to meet Abraham Lincoln himself. That seems to be the highlight of the day. I guess they were asking him for his autograph on their arms. So he had a chance to talk with them about his ideas about slavery and why he thought it needed to be ended and about signing the Emancipation Proclamation. They've had a chance to meet John Parker, who was an Underground Railroad conductor who lived in Ripley, Ohio, and would actually cross the river into Kentucky and bring people up into free territory. For these kids to have a chance to meet these people and hear these people tell their own stories, it's really powerful. It brings things out of the textbook and out of a storybook and off of a piece of paper and makes this a real live person and a real live story. So built around that, then, we've done all sorts of other things. Like the kids got to see the exhibit that we have up in the Quaker Heritage Center that tells 7 other people's stories about how they fought to end slavery. They've had a chance to learn a little bit about kind of part of what life was like in general in that antebellum during the period when anti-slavery was a big issue in the United States. They've got to play some period games. We had volunteers from the Lincoln Society of Dayton come and do games with the kids. They learned how to do dances, and they got to hear period music with the band and some dancers from Pioneer Village at Caesars Creek State Park. We had volunteers from our own Grow Food, Grow Hope program here who talked about the kinds of food that people would have eaten and how they grew their own food and how they preserved food. And apparently they even got to taste hardtack in all of that, which was pretty cool. And then we also had volunteers from the Wilmington Public Library here who did some crafts with them, some Lincoln I saw some Lincoln faces out there in the gallery earlier. So the whole goal of the day was to give them a way to learn about history, learn about this particular era, this particular topic of history, in a way that's not just reading the textbook, that's not just sitting in their classroom. This is the second year that we've done this. It was a lot of fun last year. It's been a lot of fun this year, and depending on how my feet feel at the end of the day, we may do it again next year.
So when I signed my name on that Emancipation Proclamation, I said, if I ever go down in history for doing something good for this country, this is what I want it to be. This is what I want to be remembered for, the Emancipation Proclamation, to start the process of eliminating slavery.